I decided not to go to med school, and I moved to Nashville instead to be a country singer. But what I ended up doing is getting jobs as a jingle artist, singing like a baby. Like, I just couldn't convince him I could sing grown-up. And on the set of Ernest Goes to Camp, I was the body stunt double for a now very well-known voice artist, Scotty Manville, when he was 12. He's now like all grown up and married and has kids. But his mom told me I should do voiceover, and I didn't even know what it was.
Huh?
She gave me some names, and I contacted them, sent them my jingle tape, my cassette, and they said, you need to move back to LA where the animation is. So I did. I moved back home and signed with a big agency that week and started booking in a couple weeks, and that was 30 years ago. My first voiceover gig, I think I got to play a pig, and I was really nervous about going into a session because I didn't know what was involved. So I asked my friend Townsend Coleman what to do, because he was one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he was on the tick, and he knew what was going on. So I got through the first session, and then I just started booking after that, and I remember doing Tinkerbell's first voice in Peter Pan and the Pirates with Tim Curry and Michael Bell, and I was Tinkerbell's first voice. That was a lot of episodes, and then it was just one series after another. Ensemble group recordings are probably the most fun thing you can ever do. It doesn't happen that often anymore. I don't know if it's quicker to get in and out of the studio, but you really get to bounce off the other actors when you're doing a group record, because one person will say something and you'll hear how they say it. Ha! Got a blast! And then as long as you wait a little beat before you come in, it's all usable, and it makes it just so much more alive for the actor. I would prefer group records any time of day. When the little picture came over from Japan, it was a naked little boy, and they had to paint a blue dress on him so to cover his ding-dong for all, however many episodes we did, like over 120 episodes or something. And I was just this little boy's voice, and he had this signature laugh that was kind of like that. And anime, you're actually you're doing words to a character that's already animated, like the mouth flaps already exist, so you have to do your acting to match those mouth flaps, as opposed to, I guess, Western style animation where you do the voice first, and you can improv, and you can puff up the line and laugh and cough and say hey and add to the lines, but in anime you can't really do that. I didn't really know it would be that popular of a show, but when I'm talking to fans and going to conventions, people love Satchpao. It's a nutty show. I do some on-camera acting. I've done some really interesting roles on camera. There was a show, iCarly. I played the principal's secretary, Miss Berman, dressed up like a nerdy secretary lady with my hair piled up in funny dresses. I did a Duracell campaign where I played the 12-year-old Zach Putterman.
Now don't get Grandma too excited.
She has been running on the same Duracell battery since the Ice Age.
I've been scuba diving for over 30 years, and so I'm an advanced scuba diver, and for Free Willy, they needed somebody to body stunt double the little boy and swim with the whale. At midnight, at the bottom of an 18-foot deep whale tank with no wetsuit on and no air, I just had a spare air here, a breath, and waited for the whale to come and pick me up. And, you know, they had an underwater speaker, whale is approaching. And so I had to act unconscious and let a 3,000-pound whale pick me up with his nose and bring me up to the top. It was a great trick. It was a really fun job. I've had some great jobs.